if you've ever considered switching to a plant-based diet but thought it might be too hard, this might reassure you. A new book called Vegan Strong is giving readers practical advice for a realistic plant-based diet. Joining me now is the author, Bill Muir. So you're known as Sergeant Vegan.
That's correct.
How did that happen, and how did you become a vegan?
So I've been vegan for 26 years.
Wow.
I started to write this in year 21, but I joined the Army after 9/11, and I was a combat medic, and I deployed with the 173rd Airborne. You're welcome. And so the Sergeant Vegan came through, I guess, a playful take on the fact that I was vegan in the Army. I thought, well, I'm vegan, I'm in the Army, I might as well go with it. When I made E5 Sergeant, I started calling myself Sergeant
Vegan. Did you have trouble maintaining a vegan diet while you were deployed and doing these things?
Actually, some companies like Tofurkey, I have a little Tofurkey in the front, they actually sent me stuff, and people all over America, they responded, they were just like, we can't believe that there's a vegan in Afghanistan. It just blew people's minds. So let's help them.
Exactly. Let's help them out. All right, so let's talk a little bit about, maybe people think, oh, vegan, I don't know, am I just going to eat roasted vegetables all the time? I don't know what to do. Where do you kind of start?
So, because it's 2018 and there's so many books out there like mine, Vegan Strong, but anything like that, I would say get yourself a guide and go from there. And there's also a lot of things on the internet. Also, the main elements of being healthy on a vegan diet are maintain a minimum amount of calories. If you think of calories like gas for your car, you need a minimum amount of gas or your car is going to stop. So
you need enough fuel.
Exactly, 2,000 calories a day from a wide variety of whole foods and plant-based, and you'll be fine. Also, take a multivitamin. Vitamin B12 deficiency is a real thing, not just for people who eat a plant-based diet, but also meat eaters. So multivitamin, you can't go wrong. So 2,000 calories a day, multivitamin. I would say 70% from carbohydrates. I know that's going to make some people go into shock, but yeah, most of your energy should be coming from carbohydrates. Right. And then about 10% of fat and about 20% protein, you're good to go.
Wow, okay. And so what are the best sources for protein? You look like a strong guy.
Yes, I like tofu a lot, but these products right here, Gardein makes a great product, so does Beyond Meat. And also Gardein there. Tofurkey is great as well. And these are also great for the holidays. If you were going to go to a Thanksgiving dinner or a Christmas dinner and you wanted to bring your entrees, so you don't want to have to
you don't want to be in any trouble, just
exactly.
I got my
own
entree.
Gardein, bring some Tofurkey. You need a dessert, you got diet. And Earth Balance, you can make the vegetables right there with the Earth Balance butter. That's
so
perfect.
There are a fair amount of things that are out there now.
Already out there.
Probably not when you started this, right?
No. So the going vegan on the cheap section right here, rice, brown rice is better, but I just happen to grab white. Lentils.
Lots of protein in that.
Exactly. That's what I ate most of in the early 90s because there wasn't this.
How'd you make it
wasn't
through
available.
with such a limited availability?
I guess I just cared about it. I wanted to make the world a better place. As we know now, global warming, a lot of it is caused from animal agriculture, but we knew that back then too. Yeah. And I really wanted to help make the world change, and you
stayed committed. So now there are new products, and they're actually fun things and things on the go.
Yes.
What of these things do you prefer?
These are great for the go. I got these from Trader Joe's. These are vegan ramens, which I wouldn't eat this every day, a lot of high in salt, but however, if you're on the go, you need something quick, great.
You're at a meeting, you're going to be probably having hot water available for tea, so you can do that.
Perfect. Protein cookies, and these are just some quick kind of a vegan jerky. Also in the front, Builder Bars. They're great after the gym.
Yep.
And I brought a bag of
Who doesn't like trail mix or nut mix? That's absolutely good. You were cooking this up earlier, and this is tofu,
That's
right?
a tofu scramble. And
I just had a bite, and I thought it was an egg. So
I have a recipe.
I was good with it.
I have a recipe in Vegan Strong, but it's really important to have a good saute base of onion, green pepper, red pepper, just to have the colors pop, and then a lot of the seasoning comes. Well, it's in the book. I'm not going to give it away, but turmeric gives it the yellow color,
which is beautiful. And so that is really kind of the barrier for a lot of people, is they just don't know what to cook. They don't have the recipes. They don't have the ideas. So you give people in this book tips about how to get started. What's the toughest hurdle for beginners to get over?
I think there's still this idea in our culture that if you don't eat meat, you will die.
You won't feel like you're full.
Or
you
something
won't,
like that.
Feel like you are building strength.
Exactly. And I feel like, too, we still have this myth that you have to eat meat to be manly. but the strongest man in the world, or at least in Germany, Patrick Boumian, is vegan. So if one of the strongest men in the world is vegan, what does that say about everybody else? Hey, maybe eat more plants, lift more weights.
You could do more. And so as more people are joining the vegan lifestyle, what do you think is probably the next step for us? Are we going to be finding more products? Is this going to get easier for people so that it's not so confusing?
So I went vegan before the internet, and I
have such respect, because nobody probably supported this when you did it.
No.
There weren't goods out to make it easy.
Nope.
And people didn't really, have maybe the belief system or the knowledge base that we have now about these things.
Exactly. But
so you must have a lot of stick-to-itiveness.
I do. But two main things have made it easy. One, the internet, because they've spread the ideas around on the recipes, and two, the products. And the more the internet is out there, the more years, the more products will be out there, the more people will be vegan, the more the supply, the more the demand, and it'll just cycle, I believe.
Keep going. Do you have a favorite? Was there one product that came out and you just went, oh my gosh, this has changed my life. I now eat, cookies or any particular thing?
If I had to point out one thing, I would say it's not actually a food, it's Happy Cow. I'm going to plug their app, the Happy Cow app. So what's great about Happy Cow is anywhere you go in the world, and I've traveled to 47 countries so far, and I've been vegan through all of them. For example, I was in Norway recently, and Happy Cow, I can go on Happy Cow, this app, wherever I am, and say, hey, where can I find a vegan restaurant? Bang, they show you where.
That's amazing. And you have your own website as well,
I do.
And we can go there as well as consult the book. What's the website?
That's sergeantvegan.com. That's SGTVEGAN.com.
That is easy to remember. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate it, and thank you for the not eggs that are really good.
Vegan strong.
We are moving on and helping you hone your writing skills for fun or business right after this.